Welcome back to the channel, DGens. Today we are talking about the Pssssd. If you are new here and to Alpha Mint, we talk about all things NFT on this channel, and we also have a community of investors that talks about NFTs 24/7. I mean literally 24/7. If you want more info on that or you want to jump into the server, feel free to click the link in the description below and check it out. Okay, let's get into the Pssssd. The Pssssd is a 10K NFT collection where you're actually going to get 3 NFTs when you mint yours. You're going to get one animated NFT that looks like this, and then you're going to get 2 static NFTs, which one will be your blessed version and your possessed version. So that way you can display whichever one you want for your PFP. They're thinking ahead. They announced that the mint will be sometime between April and June of 2022. They haven't given any specific dates on it yet, but they did say that they will let people know with plenty of time in advance. So it's not going to be some kind of sneak or stealth mint. They've built up some serious hype around this project, and there are a lot of eyes watching it. There are over 150,000 followers on their Twitter, almost 20,000 followers on their Instagram, and there are over 70,000 members in their Discord. And based off the emoji reactions, which are getting 20,000 plus, I think it's legit. And pro tip for you, if you're ever in a Discord and you're wondering if the hype is real or not, look at the reactions on the emojis. If they're saying they have 100,000 members in their Discord and they're only getting anywhere from like 500 to 1,000 reactions on things, then it's probably fake. So who is behind the Pssssd? There are 2 team members listed on the website. One's name is Joe, aka What the Fur, and the other one's name is Tom, aka TMW Builds. Joe is the artist and Tom is the dev. The team is completely doxed. If you're interested, you can go to their website and click through to their mirror pages where they go into more details, their professional backgrounds, they show their faces, all that fun stuff. Personally, I don't care. There have been plenty of teams that are on docs that have delivered tons of value and created amazing communities. If that helps you build a little more confidence and trust in the project, by all means, that's awesome. But to me, it's not a big deal. The 2 have done a great job at creating demand and interest in this project. They've been building a ton behind closed doors, and it wasn't until recently that they opened up the Discord for the public. And they did it in a creative way. They posted this creative video on their Twitter, which is eerie and kind of cryptic, and gave people the password to get into the Discord. The password is create. It's not spelt the traditional way. I have it here on the screen, but I also have it in the description below so you can use that to get in. But it was a cool and unique way of getting people into the Discord. It wasn't just the typical, we're open for 5 minutes, jump in, here's the link kind of thing. So I thought that was kind of unique. Once you get into the Discord, you'll quickly find that there's not much to do. Cool, you're in it, but you can't actually do anything. You can read a few channels, you can learn some stuff, and you can react to things, but that's about it. It's really the first step in the process. What you're really after is to get into the clinical trials, which is what they're calling their whitelist. The role you're looking for is the test subject role. As far as I can tell, that does get you onto the whitelist. Whether or not you're gonna have to jump through more hoops or not, time will tell. How do you get the test subject role? Well, you're gonna have to grind for it. Straight up, you're gonna become the grinder. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's all done through their Twitter, so you're going to be on there engaging like crazy on every post. That's why they have a ton of followers, and that's why all of their posts have a ton of engagement. And you'll quickly realize it's just people grinding. It's people that are there for the vibes. It's people that are there for the good times. It's people that are there for the community, the one love. Everyone is just so excited to be there, and it's crap. It's not real. It's not a community. It's just people doing what they have to and saying what they have to get onto the whitelist. It's not a community you want to be a part of. It's not a community you want to build, but this is the way they do it. They're also doing whitelist for creative submissions. A lot of people are doing fan art, and a lot of fan art is being retweeted. Those people usually get whitelist, and then they just actually did a Twitter story contest where people would submit a short story on Twitter. So I'm assuming there's going to be more kind of creative and different contests like that, but they're trying to get people to be creative in their community. They are doing one kind of cool thing with the whitelist and giving it to people who solve their puzzles. In a lot of their posts, there is a puzzle. They're not pointing it out. They're not telling people there's a puzzle, but there usually is a puzzle somewhere in there. And if you find it and you solve it and you let them know, they give you whitelist. Beyond the grind and the puzzles, they are partnering with projects to give away whitelist spots. So far, they've partnered with Friends with Benefits, Invisible Friends, Alien Friends, and Crypto Mories. I'm sure more are coming, but if you're in those, you could potentially get a whitelist spot through that community. Lastly, on the whitelist, there is a way to check and see if you made the list. Through their website, they have a whitelist checker. You go on there, you connect your wallet, you connect your Twitter, and you can see if you made the whitelist. It's always tough to speculate where a project opens and where the price action goes when we have limited data points. We're missing two major ones, which is the mint price and the mint date. Considering that there are a couple liquidity sucking projects coming out in the next month or so, it would maybe benefit them to push their mint back to like late May or early June. We do have a couple collection points that we can speculate on, and that is the demand, which is high, the collection size, which is 10K, and we have, which I think is the most important, the artwork. And the artwork looks good. If I had to make a direct comparison or kind of have similar vibes or feels to any project, it would definitely be Invisible Friends and Three Landers. These two projects absolutely ripped, especially Invisible Friends, multiple over 10 ETH sales, and that project is still holding a solid floor. The way that the Pssssd is building up their project via Twitter and the hype and demand that they have on Twitter actually reminds me very much of Invisible Friends. And again, we know how well that project did. I think it's easy to say that this project is going to do well on the secondary markets. I'm not sure if everyone's going to spend their time grinding and trying to get whitelist, but they'll definitely be looking for secondary options. As long as they don't do some crazy high mint price or severely mess up the drop or even do a extremely prolonged delay for the reveal, I think this project will have no problem being successful. All right, that's it for me and the Pssssd. If you like this video, gained something from it, or just want to help us out, go ahead and give us a like. Go ahead and subscribe. We have NFT content coming. If you need more and you want to join our community of investors that are constantly talking about NFTs, go ahead and join the server. I got a link for that below, and I'll see you out there, DGens. Have a good one.